Welcome to watch-highres. In this video, I'd like to review the new watch that came to me at the end of the year. It's quite exciting because I bought it around $40, $45 range. Right now, you probably can't find it in 2024 if you're watching this. But if you still can find the same price, don't miss this watch. This is Addiesdive AD2030. I will tell you the details. Let's take a look. The warranty card with physically PVC style hard plastic card, and also we got very detailed user manual as always, and a pin remover. They are kind enough to send a pin remover for easy of adjustment. So the box is always durable, sturdy as rock, so you can't really break it. My wife couldn't even open the box. So as we already know, the Addiesdive is logo everywhere. So I'm going to continue the video, remove everything with the protective layers, and continue to this watch's full review. Let's just continue. I've opened the box and complete the shrink wrap out of this device. I took everything off, and the Addiesdive AD2030 looks great. If you ask me, this is a 36mm, and I already have probably 5 Addiesdive different watches, most of them probably diver style watches, and I have beloved 38mm Tiffany blue model also with automatic movement. But this 36mm somehow gets me deep inside. Like, I know some of you might think this is a small for male, just like a female watches these days, but still there is something good about the small watches that haunts me. Because when you start to use small watches, you realize how practical they are. Some people says this is like looking old style, like old people used to use these sizes. Yes, it might be. Everything gets bigger. Cars, watches, smartphones, and etc. So it could be acceptable like modern terms. This is looking like an old style or classic retro style watch. Just take a look at inside. The sea theme of the let's just say we could call them, I guess, sandy inner dial texture, and you got options like lighter Tiffany blue and lighter brown, kind of like a really seaside effect, and also this silver again with the seashore texture. So you can think of yourself at the beach. This is clearly shows us a bit of texture on that side, but this is not just finishes there. Just take a look at the dial, finish, detail, quality, and the glow. By the way, when you're looking from the side, as you can see, we got a little bit dome effect, but not extremely that much. Like, we have a curved glass, but the dome effect is not there. This is not a magnification glass. This is a regular glass. I don't think this is a bad thing, but if it was just something like a little bit more, probably it would be like a more old design. That's maybe they've chosen it. So we got a brushed bracelet. As you can see, it starts wide and it goes low, small, as you can see. So inside, fully filled stainless steel, like many of the, of course, Addiesdive that which I love. And we got locking mechanism, which I adore. Again, stainless. And we got lots of minor adjustments we can do, so we can really fit our wrist. I will show you later on. At the back, we see the texture, 100-meter water resistance, and with the Seiko, let me just open up the laptop on the side, by the way, because I have the specs there. I don't want to mess anything up. And as you can see, we got Addiesdive diver logo and hunting hardware, and also the glasses for diving and stuff. So around the edge, we already love this, the texture of Addiesdive Hunter on the crown. So it looks premium. Around here, as you can see, it's polished, but on the top it's matte. So it gives a little bit of extra quality. But this space of this bracelets, I didn't like it too much, but it could be acceptable for the price. I purchased it around $44. and without the tax and shipment, of course, but it is a great looking watch. Let me just show you how small it is. By the way, you're going to see the technical specs around the page, and this is my Seiko prospects. Compared to this, how small this is, and around the side, even with the NATO strap here, this watch is extremely thinner than the Seiko prospects. But still, like I told you, I got big watches and small watches. When it comes down to the small watches, you're going to love the 36. I can guarantee that, because I already own a lot of small watches, and when you start to use them, you realize how comfortable, how easy to use in every occasion. If this was my first watch, the only watch from Addiesdive, I would go for Tiffany blue style, lighter blue color, because it represents sea much more than this, and it's looking much more modern than this. This is like a very classical look, and without the numbers, it's ideal. And we don't have a date, so we don't have anything to worry about. So let me just tell you the specs. This is, let's go back and take it out. 316L stainless steel case, and also we got screw down crown, which is a good thing for 100, even though for the 100 meter, as you can see, I can screw this down. So it's something great to have for this price range. Definitely this is a durable watch. Like my other Addiesdives, I've swim with them a long way, like kilometers, and nothing affected. And I also dived like 5 to 10 meters, which is, when you dive it with the pressure, it is good to test, but I'm not a diver for 100 meter, of course. So we got 46 millimeter total length from corner to corner, and we got, let's just take a look, and thickness of 12 millimeter around here, and here we got 19 millimeters, I guess, and it's going always lower, smaller from there. And we got 220, it says total length, I guess, like this, or opened probably on the technical specs. I'm reading from the specs here because I have to do these reviews on a quite fast-paced way. I don't have too much of a time. And we got mineral glass. This is nothing too interesting for this price range. And it says on the wrist size 13 and 18 centimeters. My wrist is 18 centimeters. So let's take a look. If you small this up and calculate it, look how good this looks on 18 centimeter wrist like mine. I believe you can use 36, 37 and 38 quite comfortably. And you can even go to 40, but above the 40 is a little bit big. If you have just flat glass, mineral flat glass, and those watches are looking much more bigger than actually they are. So this feels a little bit smaller because of the design. This is not a proper flat glass, but a dome style. So that just makes it feel like a little smaller. So that might be affecting your judgment. But I don't think this watch is extremely small watch, but you have to consider the 36 millimeter. Just believe me, watch my other videos. I will share at the bottom of this video. And what do we else have? Like, it says on the glass height. I'm not going to read them. You're going to see them on the screen. And we got crown of 6 millimeter. That's a good stuff. This is not an extremely big dressy style. Hey, look at me kind of like crown, but it's subtle. Also with the logo, it looks professional. So this is kind of like a James Bond, old James Bond movie style, classical gentleman watch, which you can wear all occasions. By the way, I'm going to try to add a leather strap later on in the short videos of the channel. So don't skip anything in the channel. Just click the like button and the subscription, so you will get notified. Don't forget about this. This black leather probably will look much more expensive and cool from the stainless steel bracelet. In the end of the video, I just thought that we can at least adjust the size to my wrist properly and show you the final result. And when I did it, I probably removed around 4 buckles and also came to the bottom of it. So you can really adjust with the big wrists too. But definitely it feels comfortable in every occasion with its own bracelet. But one more thing, this is not just a bracelet style. Let's just put a black leather strap right beside it. So this makes this watch a matte leather finish, makes this watch true gentleman watch. So if you can find something like this to match with this watch, you can add quite a bit of taste to the watch itself. But still, I recommend always buy the Addiesdive or any kind of like diver watches with the metal bracelet, and then if you have to change the strap later, just change the strap, because you can't really find these cheap, because these are stainless steel and you'll be buying it with bargain. When you buy stainless steel, then you might want to check out the same level of quality or size with leather options. I might change this watch into something like black leather, and as you can see, rest of it like a silver design. And again, matte corners and polished side design, just beautiful. I don't have too much words to say for this. And 100 meter is great to have. And I guess the movement was Seiko, right? Seiko VH31 Japan movement is much more than enough, especially for this price range. Let me know what you think at the comment section below. And if you want to buy something like this, don't miss the chance while it is on the discount. I bought it around $44, but you could find it probably around $60. Both prices are good for this watch's quality, and you can check my Addiesdive other videos as well, like I swim, I dive, and also show everything about the Tiffany blue one, which I quite like. I will share all the videos around the corners of this one. Hope to see you in the next video. Watch-highres. Bye from now on.